One bright winter morning, a strange blue light appeared in the sky above Arendelle. It was a glowing crystal floating above the mountains. Elsa felt drawn to it and, with Anna, Olaf, and Sven, she set off to investigate. Their journey was filled with magical snowstorms and icy bridges. They reached a crystal ice mountain, with a frozen gate covered in ancient runes. The gate opened, revealing a lost ice kingdom frozen in time. The walls whispered, welcoming Elsa as the keeper of the frost. She realized the kingdom had been left by the first ice sorceress, awaiting someone worthy to awaken its magic. Elsa raised her hands, restoring the kingdom's light. Frozen statues came to life, bowing before her. As they left, the mountain's light rose into the sky, forming the northern lights. Back in Arendelle, the people marveled at the lights. Elsa and Anna had discovered a lost kingdom and awakened a new era of magic and peace. Olaf exclaimed, "Adventure complete. Now who's ready for hot chocolate?" One morning in Arendelle, Elsa found the river frozen by strange magic. "Anna, I didn't do this," she said. Anna replied, "Let's find out what happened." Olaf cheered, "Adventure." They followed the icy river to a frozen waterfall and found a tunnel leading to a cavern with an enchanted river of ice. A voice echoed, "The river of time is bound by magic." Elsa tried her magic, but the ice resisted. Anna joined her, their bond glowing with warmth. The river began to thaw, and the cavern filled with colors. The voice returned, "Your love has restored balance." The Arendelle River sparkled back to life. Olaf exclaimed, "That was beautiful." Elsa smiled at Anna. "We'll face it together." The river sang a melody of magic, courage, and sisterly love. Once upon a time, in the golden kingdom of Altheria, lived Prince Aryan. He loved exploring the mysterious Silver Lake. One evening, he saw glowing white swans dancing on the water. One transformed into Princess Lyria, bound by a spell, a swan by night, a princess by dawn. Only courage and kindness could break the curse. To free Lyria, Aryan sought the crystal feather, hidden in the caves of mist, guarded by a shadow dragon. He met talking foxes, crossed rivers of light, and solved riddles. Reaching the cave, the dragon roared. Ariel, remembering Lyria's words, offered the dragon a silver fruit. Surprised, the dragon gave him the crystal feather. Aryan hurried back to the Silver Lake. Under the full moon, he touched the feather to Lyria's wings. Light filled the air, and the curse shattered. Lyria was free. They returned to Altheria, where the kingdom celebrated their love. On moonlit nights, people whispered of the enchanted swan bride. Long ago, beyond the silver mountains and through the misty clouds, there lay Starlight Valley, a land where the sky shimmered with floating stars, even in daylight. In this enchanted valley lived unicorns with crystal horns that glowed with their magic. Each unicorn guarded a piece of the star gem, a sacred jewel that kept peace in their world. But one stormy night, a dark wind swept over the valley. From the shadows emerged Lord Umbros, a sorcerer who fed on light. He wanted the star gem to turn all light into darkness. He unleashed his army of shadow beasts, creatures made of smoke and fear. The unicorns tried to defend their valley, but their magic began to fade. Far across the forest, in the golden kingdom of Oroville, lived Prince Aaron, a brave but curious young prince who often dreamed of adventures. One night, he saw a strange flicker in the sky like a star crying for help. The next morning, a wounded unicorn with silver wings, named Lunara, appeared in the royal gardens. "Prince Aaron," she whispered weakly, "Starlight Valley is falling. Only the heart of courage can awaken the star gem again, and it lies within you." Without hesitation, Aaron mounted Lunara and flew across the shimmering skies, through lightning storms and rainbow clouds, toward the darkening valley. Along their journey, they met 3 other unicorns. Blazehorn, with a fiery mane that could melt mountains. Glacier, who could freeze rivers into bridges. And Zephyr, who could run faster than the wind. Together, they formed a glowing herd, the Guardians of Light. As they reached Starlight Valley, they found it covered in darkness. The stars above had vanished, and the rivers had turned black. Lord Umbros stood in the center, holding the cracked star gem, its light fading. "Give it up, boy," hissed Umbros. "Even courage cannot fight the night." But Prince Aaron raised his sword, which gleamed with Lunara's light. "Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's shining through it," he declared. Then began the Battle of Starlight Valley, a magnificent clash of colors and shadows. Blazehorn breathed fire to burn away the shadow beasts. Glacier froze the dark mist, while Zephyr carried Aaron into the sky to strike at Umbros. Lunara's horn blazed like a comet as she charged into the storm. When Umbros tried to crush the star gem, Aaron leapt forward, placing his hand over it. His heart glowed bright, pure and fearless, and the crystal pulsed with life once more. A brilliant explosion of light swept through the valley. The shadows dissolved, Umbros vanished into the wind, and the unicorn's horns shone brighter than ever before. The star gem reformed, floating in the sky, shining like a second Sunday. "Prince Aaron," said Lunara with a smile, "you are now the keeper of the light. Whenever darkness rises, courage will answer." And from that day on, the Starlight Valley became even more radiant. The unicorns danced under the stars once again, and every night, one could see a glowing constellation shaped like a prince and a unicorn, forever guarding the light of the world. One snowy morning, Elsa noticed glowing snowflakes leading to North Mountain. With Anna and Olaf, she followed the trail to a glacier. Touching it, a passage opened, revealing a diamond-like tunnel. Inside, a crystal floated, whispering, "Only true love can awaken what sleeps within." Holding hands, Elsa and Anna filled the chamber with warmth, transforming it into a breathtaking ice garden. Frozen flowers sparkled, and crystal creatures danced. A gentle voice echoed, "Your love has awakened me. Protect this magic, and it will protect Arendelle forever." As they left, the glacier closed, leaving glittering snow. Anna giggled. Well, that was one cool mystery. Elsa laughed. Yes, but it reminds me that love is the strongest magic of all, Olaf added. And don't forget snacks. They returned home, their hearts glowing under the starry sky. One evening, Anna saw a strange light above Arendelle's mountains, and Elsa felt a pull in her heart. They found a scroll about the moonstone, a crystal that controls shadows, hidden in the misty peaks. Worried it could darken Arendelle, they set out with Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven. They faced moving trees, whispers, and long shadows. In a hidden valley, they found the moonstone guarded by the Keeper of Darkness, who warned of facing their shadows. Shadowy versions of Anna and Elsa appeared, echoing their fears. Anna declared they'd face them together. Elsa used her magic to reflect the moonstone's light, scattering the shadows. The Keeper vanished, leaving the moonstone hidden. They learned true power is facing fears with love. Back in Arendelle, the light disappeared, and a warm dawn arrived. Olaf joked about his shadow having a carrot nose, and everyone laughed as the day began, brighter than ever. In a cozy cottage, an old woman baked a gingerbread man. As soon as she opened the oven, he jumped out, shouting, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." The old woman and man chased him, but he was too fast. He met a cow who wanted to eat him, but he ran on, singing his rhyme. Next, a horse tried to catch him, but he escaped again. He reached a river, and a sly fox offered to help him cross. The gingerbread man climbed onto the fox's tail, then its back, and finally, its head. In the middle of the river, the fox tossed his head and ate the gingerbread man in one bite. The old woman and man decided to bake a dozen more. In a golden kingdom, Princess Laila loved to lie. She told tales of dragons and fairies, but soon no one believed her. One day, she met a rabbit wearing a crown who claimed to be Prince Thumper, whose kingdom was under a dark spell. He needed the crystal of truth. Laila ran to tell the queen, but no one believed her. Determined, Laila followed the rabbit prince into the forbidden forest. They found the Mirror of Whispers, a portal that only an honest person could pass. Laila confessed her past lies, and a path appeared. She found the crystal of truth, breaking the curse. The rabbit prince transformed into a handsome prince. Back at the palace, everyone was shocked. The prince told the queen that Laila had saved them with her honesty. From that day on, she was known as Laila the Truthful. Every century, a wish candle appears. Princess Elena, with her cat Miso, sought it in a skyship. They faced storms, islands, and a city of mirrors. Finding the candle, Elena was tempted by power, but wished for rain for a drought-stricken village instead. The candle granted her wish, and a spirit said, "You have passed. True wishes are made for others."